How are our levels doing? How we looking, Chief? Do I look slim? Attractive, even?
Better.
Better, he says. I'll take better over worse any day. Because honestly, there are days where I do feel like hot garbage. Refreshing.
Good.
Good to go? Alright. I think our levels are locked in. Don't forget to hydrate, kids. It's important.
I know.
Put the boys on screen. All right. Let's see. And you want to check your mic, or can you check yours from here?
Huh?
Can I check yours from here?
I'm just gonna put it on the same level.
Okay.
It's probably gonna be good.
It's probably okay. It's okay.
I'm gonna run down and grab things, but sorry.
All right. We are good. Go ahead and check everything else here. Make sure everything else is all Gucci. My hair be looking wild. Be looking like a fucking scene kid and shit. Hair is just all fucking crazy. All right. You just like bringing, bruh. You.
I'm sorry.
This is not a sponsored. It's not a sponsored stream, but you know, people be hungry and shit apparently. Oh my god, dog. Oh my god. Is that fucking bacon and the mac and cheese?
Bruh. I'm sorry. Your boy is hungry though.
I mean, can't stop staring at it, dog. That should be looking so sexy.
I'll give you one bite.
He said one bite. He said, you get one bite, my friend.
Everybody gets one.
Alright. Here we go. Alright. So, we are just going to be doing this on the fly today. So just me and D-Truth Professional.
Some nerds.
What is good, all my people?
Yeah, and what's good, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, yeah. Oh my god, we fucking somehow managed to make it.
It was, not gonna lie, they had us in the first half. No, they still have us.
No, yes. That's it. I'm not gonna lie, like we're creeping into the third quarter right now, and I gotta say, I don't have hope. We are down by 40. We are getting our ass beat. See, we were down by 40.
Humans are about to throw in the towel right now. It's looking crazy. But, it is 2021.
True.
It's a new calendar year.
Yes.
That means absolutely nothing. However, the shitstorm is still shitting, but, we're going to thug it up with you, though.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's the funny thing about this is that nothing really changes for us. You know what I mean? Like, life still goes on. Things in the world, as far as, nerddom, still occur. Slightly inhibited by, the Modelo. But it is what it is. We're just going to keep on trucking along. So we're just going to do a mini-pod. Just me and the homie here. Just getting it done.
Mini-pod.
All right. So, let's see. Do we want to just go ahead and kick it off and get it crack-a-lackin'?
Yeah. As we always do, we always share the sauce. We share how this is going on. So
we do.
We're getting, we get ever so slightly more technologically advanced with every pod.
Just a bit, yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
We're
not going to say how long it took us to set this up, but understand there was some effort being put in. Just know that.
And it's because we love you.
It is. It's because we care. We're here for you, baby. We're here for you. All right. So, we're going to try and transition to the next screen and see how this looks. Oh, shit, son. Look at it. Look at it. All right, so first topic for the day is going to be Death Note and Bakuman creators. They put together Platinum and Manga gets an anime. So, if you're even slightly into either one of those,
Yes.
if you were super into, Bakuman, I think had like really good animation. Death Note had really good story and good character development. But it's going to be developed by, oh god, I just realized I can't see that. It's fucking lights. Lampshade. It's going to be written by Death Note's Oba Tsunagami and illustrated by Bakuman's Obata Takeshi. It's set to receive a TV anime adaptation. And it's going to be, let's see, and it's the third manga collaboration that both of them have done. It has been set in Jump Square since 2015. The whole thing on it, and they have some heavy hitters on here. So you have people from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You have character design from No Game No Life. You have composition by someone from Persona 5 the animation. So it's going to be a hitter for sure.
Man. Yeah, I'm eating on the bot. I'm doing everything bad.
Oh my god! As long as you don't chew into the mic, I won't have to stab you.
So it says it's slated to air in autumn 2021.
Right.
Hopefully autumn 21 is far enough away from, the fuckery.
All of the bullshit.
Hopefully, the vaccine, will come out. It'll do what it's supposed to do. You guys can take the first test run.
True. Transition over.
Yeah, you guys can take the first test run, but we'll see if autumn 2021 will give us the goods.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Like, I really want to break this whole situation with either people stopping projects altogether, or things being pumped. They pump the brakes on stuff, or they'll cut in the middle of a series, shit like that. So, or they just end things entirely, which is really terrible sometimes. Because just fuck, the way that ended was so garbage, or it was such a cliffhanger, or shit, I want more. Like when you get that really heavy-handed ending, and you're just like,
blue balls.
Oh yeah, you're just like, ugh, what the fuck just happened? I feel like there's been plenty of that this year too, where it's just like, man, y'all just said fuck it. You were just like, hey, can we just shouting from the room? Can we wrap this shit up real quick?
Are you gonna wrap it up, B?
Yeah, wrap that shit up, B.
It's not even close.
Look good. Who gives a fuck? I want to be out this bitch. We're done here. but yeah. So be on the lookout for that though. Slated for 2021 in autumn.
If we, and as we're moving along, what if we 2021. I don't know, man. I don't know if we're gonna make it. That's all I got there.
Are we moving to Mars? Is that what's happening?
You know what? I'd be down. Because
what are they gonna call that? The red migration?
We are
we're already trying to terraform the moon and shit. Why not, right?
I was talking to my mom.
Yeah.
As I do. Hi, Mom. You're probably not listening.
Madre the professional.
And I'm not gonna tell you to. But now, with the way that the year started off, I don't know. I've seriously started asking myself the question: am I going to move? Am I going to move to another country? Am I going to get out of this planet? It's crazy. But if I stay here, if I can survive to all
the chances of stuff exploding kind of goes down a bit. if you change planets.
Yeah. But if I'm still here, I may watch Platinum Man.
There you go. I'm still here. All right, so we're gonna cover on a little bit more of the news here. So moving right along, we're coming up now. This is it's a little sad, but also kind of about time. Attack on Titan manga ends on April 9th after 11 years. Can you believe it has been that long?
You know what? I cannot believe.
I cannot.
I feel like
it's almost asinine. To me, I'm absolutely mind blown right now that it's been that long.
I feel like I'm getting old. I'm getting that old effect where the time is starting to warp.
Yeah, concept of time is just so skewed. But it looks like here that Kodansha announces on Tuesday that Hajime Isayama will end his Attack on Titan manga in the May issue of Kodansha. Oh gosh, I'm not even try to attempt to pronounce that.
No, you should try it.
Let me see.
What?
Besayatsu Shonen Magazine. There we go.
Beisatsu.
Beisatsu?
Beisatsu. Shonen magazine.
Well, I gave it my best shot. On April 9th, after 11 and a half years of serialization, the manga's 34th and final volume will ship on June 9th. This is kind of wild, man. You know, like, so much talk about the next season coming out, and fucking the anime, and the manga is carrying on, and people, and talks of live action and shit happening too, which is the scariest thing ever to hear when you're just like, I love this anime, and they're like, hey, we're gonna make a live action. You're like, no! Cease and fucking desist with that bullshit.
So now I'm live action guy.
Really?
I want it.
Hit me. Alright, what was the last thing you saw that you were just like, fuck yeah?
So, no.
Oh, okay.
See, that's not the angle.
Oh, okay.
No, of course. No one watches the live action and goes, fuck yeah. But you know me. I love the room. I'm here for the train wreck, baby.
Oh my god,
I'm here for the train wreck, baby. So like it's disrespectful. It's terrible. Like, just live action adaptations for anime and video games is just like utterly disgusting. But, I get a lot of, I get some enjoyment out of seeing the train wreck. Now, it's never fun to see something you love get bastardized.
That's probably the roughest thing. Like, for me, it really depends. So even if you have really good casting, well, I'm gonna need some of them shrimp, dog. You're gonna have to come up off that. That's happening right now. That's happening. I'm committing a sin right now.
Unnamed restaurant. Give us the bag.
You could say the shrimp is banging. Subtle. But yeah, man, like to me, the biggest sin ever is you already have the material written out for you, or you've already seen it already, so you don't really need to storyboard too much. So all you really need to do is have really good casting and pick the right way you want to tell the story. Now, a good example that I use here is like Bleach. Watching that, they literally tried to stuff an entire fucking arc into a movie. Like, bro, talk about fucking flying too close to the sun. That shit hurt to watch. It looked kind of cool, but the hollows looked ass. They didn't look as sharp and as sleek as they probably should have been. And I'm glad they got the original voice actor to do the dub, by the way, for Ichigo, which I was amped about. I was super amped about that.
So I think so I'm trying to think what is the best live action anime adaptation? They all get like such a bad rap, but I know that
I only have one.
Yeah,
I only have one, but I'll let you have this real quick. So
now I will say that I just rewatched all of Cowboy Bebop, and I know that there has been some sort of hype, for that live adaptation, coming.
I wonder. God.
Nick has to
because there is some. So I wonder if they could even do like a U.S. casting, like a not so much like leave it to the Japanese to do their thing and have their own casting, but have like an American casting live action. I wonder how that would turn out.
America.
Well, not even that. Well, okay, fuck it. So, whatever. Outside of Japan casting, which probably sounds like sacrilege to some people. I'm sorry, but I want to see if somebody else might be able to pull it off. This sounds bad, I know, but I want to see if somebody else might be able to pull it off. But,
yeah, I know. So, I know they casted a few people, for that. I know they casted
because that would be a fire
John
ass
show.
It would be a fire ass series.
And I don't know, man. Like, I think that what I've learned in life is that expectations destroy everything. Like, if you go into expectations with some art or some music, it's going to be trash. So if you go into it expecting, the live adaptation to be trash, even though you want it and you love it, it's like, oh my god, please be good. If you be like, nah, this is about to be trash, then, you won't be so disappointed.
Because honestly, for me, the only one that I could think of that I thought was surprisingly good would have to be Battle Royale. Which might be a little controversial to some, but hear me out. that felt like it was destined to be a good live action. Some stuff is like so far into the fantasy that like the production value on it needs to be like fuck you high to be even remotely close to what you need to be at sometimes. I think.
Though not even, because I think there's a few YouTube channels out there that kind of demonstrate that, and I don't know the budget of these YouTube channels, but there's some fan made Dragon Ball Z's. I don't know who did it, but there's a couple legendary ones. I know there's this one YouTube channel that I think that's their whole bag. Doing live versions of anime scenes. I think he did One Punch Man and Genos, and it was fucking hard. I don't know. I gotta get that YouTube channel. I think I might have sent it in the group chat, but like the shit was fucking hard, and like fans are out here like doing really dope shit, and I think that's always been the case. Like, okay, if these random YouTubers can come up with this fire, how come you can't come up with that fire?
That's the funny thing that I think Hollywood is missing sometimes is like sometimes you have to like remove the fucking politics of shit sometimes of somebody who's they've been in the company for forever and everything else, but then you see. All I gotta say is, with your budget, under no fucking circumstances should a cosplayer who works at fucking Starbucks 5 days a week, but still scrapes enough to get money together and has like a fan page or whatever to supply their stuff to make their costumes. Under no circumstances should their shit look 70, 50, 1,000 times better than your outfits.
Disgraceful.
Under no circumstances.
Under none.
And there are many circumstances where that does happen. And holy fuck, does it? It just pisses me off so much sometimes. Cause you're just like, bro, like this is the most haggard ass fucking outfit I've ever seen. Like the coloring would be wrong, the sizing is wrong. There are other intricate pieces, other parts you don't even include in the fucking outfit.
You gotta do it on purpose.
I feel like it is to fuck with somebody sometimes. You're like, oh, they won't care about the continuity. Who gives a fuck? That shit don't make no sense. Who cares? It's like, it's like including Superman without his cape. He's just an asshole in a blue leotard, and that's all that is, with an S on his chest.
That's me.
Oh, God. Okay. All right, so we're going to move right on to the next one. So we have, for those of you who are fans of the Powerpuff Girls series, so they're coming out with the Kid Cosmic trailer is already out. Teases Powerpuff Girls creators' new Netflix animated show. It's going to be leading a new series on Netflix, Kid Cosmic, about a collective group of not superheroes. Which, I kind of like that idea. It's like an everyman type of story. Mm-hmm. But they released a trailer for it. It looks halfway decent from what I've seen. It gives you that old school like Powerpuff Girls vibe. So if you were a super fan from back in the day, if you were with us for the channel wars that we did, I think we cut them in like the second string. I think, which I feel a little bit. Girls? Yeah. Did we keep? I forget. Did we keep Powerpuff Girls?
I think we might have. We got to go back to the list.
Yeah, we'll have to consult the archive and see, but yeah, just by looking at the trailer and everything else, the series will tell the story of a 9-year-old boy who discovers. What is this? Oh God, sorry, I'm like reading over here. Discovers strange rings that give the wearers superpowers, which is kind of it's a little played out, maybe a little bit, but I like the art style and the series itself looks like it may have some legs. Also, it's by Netflix, which I'm kind of surprised.
So Netflix, Netflix has really been jumping. They've been really dipping their toes, dipping their whole body, in like all of these series.
They're getting neck deep and stuff these days. It's kind of crazy.
And so I think, I'll watch it. I don't know, maybe. It seems interesting. Definitely, Powerpuff Girls, Craig and Kraken, anything there, kind of like the same. Like he gets some of that that Gendy love for me, So, I mean, I'll give it a watch.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, definitely check out the trailer for sure. And from what I'm looking at here, they're projected to be February 2nd. Should be the release time. So be on the lookout for it, and maybe it'll get released early. Who knows? But sometime in February it should be out. But definitely check it out. I mean, if you were a fan of like Foster's or anything like that, kind of similar style as well. So it looked cool. I kind of dig on it a little bit. I don't know about you, but it's got the potential.
It'll get a chance.
Could be the next big thing. Who knows?
It'll get a chance.
It is a very cool art style, so definitely check it out. The trailer's out now, so feel free to swing on by and give it a look-see. Oh, gosh, that's right. So on some gaming news, Outriders is delayed to April, but free demo is launching in February, which is fucking fire. I'm looking forward to this.
February, right around the corner.
February, right around the corner.
Are you still playing Cyberpunk?
Yes, because I hate myself. I am a masochist piece of shit, and I will continue to play that turd of a game. Why? Because I paid for it.
Fair enough.
That is literally the logic that I applied to this game. It's just like, I fucking paid for it, so I'm gonna play it. Dude, fucking Izzy gave me like the weirdest look before whenever I was like, I think it was the audible, like, from the other room. I was like, fuck! And he goes, like he sees the door slightly open. He goes, you okay? And I go, no. He goes, it crashed again, didn't it? I go, I don't want to talk about it. He's like, why the fuck are you doing this still? But anyway,
you know that's loyalty, man. That is either commendable or
the things I do for the culture, the things I do for you people. All right, so the shooter RPG Outriders has been delayed to April 1st, which is ironic because April Fool's Day. I feel like I never say ironic in the proper way, but
you never say ironic unironically.
Yes, that. But so nearly 2 months after its February 2nd release date, developer People Fly tempered the bad news by announcing that a free demo will be available February 25th to all of you eager fans to get a taste of it in store. They basically slapped that on their Twitter, and, it says that, fine-tuning the game and focusing on delivering a fantastic play experience and launch, end quote. So, hey, listen, I think this is, like, the whole Cyberpunk thing, that they're going to circle back to that and we're going to let that die. I think that set a shot across the bow for game developers, and they were like, yo, like, we can't fucking let that happen to us because we will not survive if this happens. CDPRs have relatively big companies, so they can kind of, maybe ride this out and maybe release, like, some other small shit or whatever, maybe, like, be, like, a side project thing and, like, help with it or whatever to maybe recoup funds. But holy shit.
Yeah, it's like they sent the shot to try the entire public.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, let's see what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
And
but, like, we'll see. We'll release this half-finished game. But okay, so hang on. So I did see some flack from PC players out there because they're having like infinitely less problems than we are as console players. They're like, oh, listen to all these fucking console peasants where they're just like, fucking, yeah, imagine having a dope-ass game and having a shitty port for it. Because they get really bad ports sometimes, too. Which is fair, that's fine. But, bruh, like, this is the AAA title, the handheld AAA titles. The hype on this was too high. You shot for the moon and you missed, my friend.
Yeah, you just wanna see what people will allow. And in the words of the dad from Troll 2, like, I won't allow it. In the words of Twisted Sister, we're not going to take it.
Ooh.
We're not going to take it. And it wasn't being taken. So, I mean, hell, man. I mean, we got plenty of time to wait.
True.
So all you developers out there, take all the time you need.
Just take your time.
Take all the time you need.
Because trust me.
Without the demo, demos are cool. That works too, man.
Demos are. I feel like the idea of a demo is kind of left, like, is completely slept on these days. Mm-hmm. Granted, they're releasing like betas and things like that too. Mm-hmm. But the idea of a demo, I feel like everyone is just like, oh, well, who cares about a demo? Because it's not going to make any difference when the real game comes out. It's not going to port over, whatever. Release your stuff, at least a little bit. Give me, like, the first, like, opening hour, not even opening hour, like, maybe, like, opening, like, 30 minutes, just to keep me, like, engaged and up on
like a really good done 30 minutes. Build up that hype, keep the good taste in your fans' mouth.
If you can, do an hour. Do an hour, because at least with an hour, I know, it's like a pilot episode. It's like a pilot episode for a new show. If I get that first episode, and I'm like, word, this is fucking fire. And you're like, oh, but it won't be out until March of next year. And you're like, All right, cool. So if I get some regular updates on this shit, I might be about it. And I may come back in March, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you always, whenever you show up in front of the people, you want to show up with heat. You want to show up with a good product, not like some bullshit.
Indeed. Oh my goodness.
No bullshit. We just don't want bullshit, man.
No,
Is
yeah.
that too much to ask?
Don't bullshit me. Don't fuck me around. I don't think so. All right. So in other gaming news, fucking Persona soundtrack comes to Spotify? I think fucking Izzy is probably fucking, he's dying downstairs right now, but if he wasn't dying,
I think we forgot to mention
he would
that.
be amped.
Izzy's a bit under the weather,
Yeah.
but this is a great thing.
This is the hotness right now.
I think so I am currently going through this Persona 5 journey. I'm actually stuck in a very weird place.
Do you give a percentage on how far you are right now? I've never played one of those games. So I don't know if it gives a percentile of completion.
So it doesn't, but I'm at level 50, and from what I have inferred from conversations with Izzy, I might be halfway or 2/3 of the way through.
Okay.
So there's that. Have you ever gotten to the place in the video game where you have cleared an area, you've done everything, but you have to find some key or press some button to unlock some door, and you've been everywhere and you just can't there's this computer terminal that you got to go to. Then it's okay, now you got to find the other 2 terminals to unlock the fucking door. And I've been everywhere in this fucking area, and I cannot find the right. Oh
shit! Wait a second. It's a puzzle. You're stuck on a puzzle.
So it's not a puzzle. It's just hey, go to this door and press X so it can unlock the next door. And I have been everywhere to try to find where the fuck this door is. And
damn.
And
that is rough, dog.
And it's not and it's not something that's this is a complicated puzzle and I'm not getting it.
So
I just haven't walked into a room.
Wait. So you haven't broke yet and cheated? Where you're just all right.
You know what? No, I'm getting that. and so after we do this,
I'm so fucking close to just consult the internet. Where the fuck are these goddamn terminals?
Right, because so before bed last night, I must have spent an hour just running around the same fucking place over and over and over again.
Just trying to figure it out.
And so I think that an hour might be my limit. So after we're done doing this, I'm gonna go back in there.
Oof.
I'm gonna maybe give it 5 minutes, 2 laps.
What
the fuck ever.
I'm gonna try one more time.
If I don't find this shit, then I think I'm gonna break. But the Persona has some wonderful music. It's and from what I am told, each series kind of has its own swag. But here
definitely even the fucking menu screen, the standard a neutral fucking setting music is just so fucking good.
But here there's a there's a lot of jazz fusion kind of stuff, a lot of Rhodes piano here in Persona 5, but
which
apparently
you must be psyched about, I'm sure.
Oh no, I love it. It's my bag. I'm actually looking for a band to play the music.
That'd be fire as fuck.
It would be. And actually, when I was out in the streets in St. Pete, and I actually met a guy who was visiting from New York who actually happened to be in a project, or he was a part of a temporary project that did covers for Persona 5 music.
No shit.
And I would plug your shit, but I don't remember exactly who you are. But I did subscribe to the YouTube channel, so Don's not here to write it down.
We'll you know what? We'll circle back through this and we'll put you out on the socials. We got you.
Yeah, but all that to say, it's very jazzy and stuff.
Yeah.
But apparently, older
sexy.
Yeah, older games weren't jazzy. They were more rap and other stuff.
Very beefed up orchestral scores that really built it up. So
but
it really depends.
All that to say is that you can really tell when games or just media in general puts effort into the music, and Persona definitely does that, so this is very exciting.
I'm not super into JRPGs entirely, but that's one that I'm you know what, when I get the time,
so
it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Yep, so
looks good though. I mean, I'm super psyched about it. If you have a favorite song on there, let us know what that is, because I'm sure we all have different ones. But be on the lookout for it. They're posting, I believe, it's already out there, but I believe they have them all from 1 to 5.
Yep.
available on Spotify right now. I
Or
don't
5
know.
to 2.
Is it 2
Yeah,
to
it's
5?
5 to 2. 2 to 5.
2
5
to 5.
to
2 to 5. Da-da-da-da.
2.
Yeah. Okay. So no, I did read that wrong. Okay. So they have 2 to 5 available. So check out Spotify. I don't know if it's available on Apple Music, but
Well, I got both. So
it is what it is. We got both. Thankfully, Spotify is free.
That wasn't an accidental flex.
Just a little bit. Just a little flex.
No, you just have to see which one's better. I think Spotify is. I don't know. They're better at different things.
Yeah. All right. So this is one that you.
Speaking of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, this is one you had queued up here.
Speaking of these motherfuckers. So Spotify.
Let's click
so
over
Spotify. So before I'm gonna set it up.
Okay.
I'm gonna set it up now. So streaming services are taking too much money from creators.
Oh shit, that's right.
So
we talked about this a while ago. I remember we were talking contracts and things like that.
So when streaming services were first created, you know, there was a new territory. You know, there was a new ecosystem, a new way of consuming music, and there wasn't any laws. There was no, hey, the artist gets this much, label gets this much, streaming services get this much, but. You know, but Spotify has really been in the news for a lot of like fuck shit. You know, a lot of the CEOs saying like, "Yo, yeah, we don't pay you, and we're not going to pay you," and Spotify offering artists a way to get promoted in playlists for a section of their already minuscule, you know, payouts.
Wait a second. Did they really just do the equivalent of? So we can pay you, but it'll be an exposure.
Yeah,
it's like
they're
exposure doesn't get me paid, you fuck.
You know, and there's a host of terrible things that Spotify is doing, and
imagine going to your bill collector, be like, "Yo, dog, y'all take exposure." Hey man, pour me a bowl of that exposure real quick.
Can't eat this exposure, Mom. These lights don't turn on via exposure. Well, you know, there's exposure settings in cameras. But not that exposure. We're not talking about that exposure.
Oh no, exactly, man. Oh, that's.
You know, so a while ago, a couple more stories popped up. You know about.
Oddly enough, Kanye played a big part in this, which, by the way, I'll cover him a little bit later, just for shits and giggles. But, he played a big part. And then he was like trying to expose the record companies and everything else.
Yes, you know, and there's been a huge push, you know, by creators.
Playing a big part.
It's like, yo, Def Jam, I'm about to put up my whole contract on Twitter, you know, so you guys can all see how, you know, I'm getting fucked.
You can see exactly what's going on.
You know, and you know, it was like 150 pages of like fucking shit, you know, but there are, you know, legal guys out there who provide their summaries, and yeah, man, it's getting fucked. It's not fair, and there's been a lot of pushes to kind of redistribute the profits among the industry, and you know, try to make sure that musicians get more, you know, of that fucking pie. I mean, since they are the people who create the product that's getting you.
True, because at the end of the day, you are the product. You are the face, you are the product, but you should also be able to profit from your art, from what you produce.
Yeah. So on a different note, what do you think about this, Rob? So we have an interesting headline here. So Spotify has a patent for personality tracking technology, and it is pretty creepy stuff. Effectively, to boil it all down, like Spotify is able to get information about you, about your moods, about what you like, and they are patenting technology to modify your Spotify experience based on, say, your mood. Like, say if you're like
interesting,
like simple example, say if you're like fucking depressed, and you know, and
did you mean Juice WRLD? No, Spotify. I did not.
You know, and like, and you know, the name of the game is for you to spend more time on these apps.
Spend more time, spend more money,
you know,
pay for premium, do the damn thing.
So like, how do you? So if they know that you're sad, if they know that you might spend more time on the app with sad music, you know, is it grimy that they exploit your mood or, you know, who you are to
I'm not gonna lie.
Give you good suggestions and keep you spending time.
You might be surprised at my answer about this.
Yes, that's exactly what you want.
I mean, dog, this is they already do it.
They definitely do.
Check it.
No.
So Google already does that. Apple already does that. They already curate your playlist and shit like that.
But that's like based on
everybody's listening to what's going on.
But that's based on what you like, and you can thumb some stuff up.
Okay.
It's like, hey, here are the things that I like. Not that I'm.
It's a little creepy when you're like talking about Dodge trucks and and you're like,
oh no, that happens. And
yeah.
let's get some more details from the article. So Spotify has been granted a flurry of U.S. patents in recent months. MBW discovered in September, for example, that the platform had been granted a patent for a new karaoke-like feature that allows users to overlay a music track with its own vocals. That sounds pretty cool. I like how you moved it more.
Did I make it worse? Yes, I'm adjusting the light on the fly. Fuck off, alright?
It's like
It's
maybe
covering the screen so bad I can't see shit.
But no, doing karaoke in the app, that's lit, and that's that shit I do like. But
I fuck with that. I mean, I think that's pretty cool.
But apparently October 6th, Spotify was granted a U.S. patent for, quote, methods and systems for personalizing user experience based on user personality traits. And
yeah.
So it's possible to identify a personality trait of a user based on the content the user consumes and the context in which they consume it.
God, that's fucking weird, dude.
So a user's mood, their favorite genre of music, or their demographic can correspond to different personality traits. So based on all of this information that they're gathering from you and inferring, they can know who you are as a person and suggest you playlists and music and stuff based on that. Which, so they're building up a personality model, and the patent clarifies that this model could identify users' personality traits based on a questionnaire such as the Big Five inventory or the Myers-Briggs personality. So it
sounds like it's a little bit of user based to where you kind of have to sort of give them info a little.
I mean, and to Spotify's credit, this sounds very clever because the input that you provide to Spotify, you subscribe to artists you like, you heart songs you like,
right.
You subscribe to playlists, so that's all typical stuff. Now I don't know what other data that they're collecting, in addition to that, or what we've signed away or given away, but if you're able to, so the Big Five the Big Five personality, there's extroversion, neuroticism, industriousness. If they're able to figure out who you are as a person,
okay,
based on just hey, these are the songs I'm like if they're able to build a model of your personality, which Facebook definitely does, and you can output all the data that they gather on you. Yes. They know that you're conservative. They know that you're liberal. They know everything about you. Yeah. And there's this very creepy output that you
have a weird aversion to cats.
They know everything.
Just a little bit of everything. So I mean,
but Spotify is claiming that they can do the same thing and will use that, of course, to benefit them. Right. In the guise of providing you better service.
It is weird though, because it's for me, most companies do this to point you to different avenues to purchase products and things like that, and which in turn helps them make money through gathering said data through other vendors and things like that. So it's kind of wild, just a bit, to kind of go that route, but. It's not like I said. To me, this reads no different than what Google and Apple are, and every other big tech company's already doing. That's the way it reads to me. But
Facebook. I try to avoid ads, and you guys know me. I like ads. I appreciate a good ad, but I know that ads work, and I do everything in my power to avoid ads. I want all my decisions to be my own, insofar as you actually can.
You would like your purchasing powers to be organic, as if you thought of them on your own.
You know, and so I think that, okay, cool. Show me an ad. If I say I want to buy garlic because I just looked at a video on how to make aioli, I'm like, okay, fine.
Right.
Throw all the fucking garlic in my face. I don't care. But
it's like a garlic bukkake.
what?
Why are there so many ads for garlic? What is this? It's everywhere. Why?
What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry I had to take it there. I had to do it. I don't know why I'm like this, but I am.
But so, I think what makes this different, and this is already happening, but I think what makes this a little different than just the simple ad is that this is just another way that a service or a tech company can, influence you to, be, who you're not. Like, I'm really big into I don't like autoplay. I don't like YouTube suggestions.
Ooh.
I don't like playlists.
Really?
Because with this technology, they can influence your music taste without you knowing. It's like, I'm not selecting this song. Because they think I'm sad, they're going to put this song in front of me. It's not like, hey,
Right.
I like this. It's, hey, they think that this is going to make money, so they're putting this in front of my face.
So not being a regular Spotify user, how do you go about like Xing out or thumbs downing or whatever the fuck, like cutting that song or like that artist the fuck out of your playlist?
So I think
for me, like I yeet shit out of my fucking my
so like Apple
all
Music,
the time.
Apple Music, they have like do they have like a thumbs down, or is it just they have the love? Or
Yeah,
I know
like,
you can, if you're on like a radio station, you can like skip or whatever. But
yeah, so like it depends. So like if I don't really like give a shit to like spend it, like unless it's somebody I absolutely hate, I don't always spend the time to like remove or like X out or whatever the fuck out of my playlist. So I'll usually just skip past it, which I probably shouldn't do because there's still a lot of shit that there's fucking creeps do, and you're like, no, I do not want. Just because I listened to fucking Shania Twain that one time for the meme, and then all of a sudden you're like, do you like to listen to country songs? And you're like, no, not unironically. I'm afraid not. Afraid not. No, I'm sorry.
Unironically.
But it's curious that they're gonna like take this route. Like I said, for me, like I just don't see the financial value out of it. So I think it's a little weird.
I think it's just keeping people on the app, and I think
keeps more eyeballs on your apps, keeps you more engaged, makes you want to share and do the thing and listen to a podcast, listen to a radio show, or fucking watch this video, whatever the fuck's that video on there now too. Mm-hmm. So it's trying to keep more people on the app. So I guess I can sort of understand where they're going with that, which is fine. I think that's promoting longevity in your app. But at the same time, that shit's getting weird.
It's getting weird, and once
it's getting creepy as fuck.
Once like every sad person starts listening to, not saying every sad person's gonna listen to Juice WRLD, but like I feel that if this is done unintelligently, you start to get to this weird singularity where you're forcing everybody to.
It can sort of get
more
weird.
than they already do.
It can sort of get weird and irritating, which I can kind of see. So the approach on this needs to be like very careful, if that makes sense. It's like, I don't know how popular Spotify is right now.
Oh, it's popping.
But
it's fucking popping. It's probably. So if it's not like number one for podcasts, and one for music, it's like two.
So it's very close.
Yeah,
very
like
close.
Spotify and Apple Music are like dominating.
Definitely, definitely.
So
I haven't heard anybody talk about fucking Pandora and fucking forever.
My mom.
Your mom.
all old people use Pandora.
For real?
Yeah.
Word.
Because Pandora used to be popping, but now like.
I told your mom to get on like fucking like YouTube Premium or some shit. Or
I try to do it every time, but there's actually a list of.
She's like, no, baby, it's so much simpler. I just pop on the podcast, the Pandora, and it just.
No, she just got on YouTube actually.
No shit.
I think she's now a Facebook master, which.
Whoa. Which I feel like anybody in that age bracket is anyway.
Nah, man. Nah. It's hard for them, man.
Weird.
But I think that Facebook, they're starting to get the hang of it. But every time I see my mom, there is a list of technology projects.
Which pops, I need to help you with that. Oh my god.
There's a list of things that I'm trying to expose her to. Like I just got her on HBO Max, so now I just got her on streaming services. So now she's like super lit. Now once I get her on Spotify, or I got her on YouTube, and you can search.
Retirement must be lit for your mom right now.
You know,
she just must be like over the moon. She's like, there is so much out here. How have I been missing this?
So every now and then I go back and like, okay, what's next?
Drop some hot knowledge on mom.
Am I going to teach you how to not get hacked on Facebook? Am I going to show you how to search Netflix? But I like it though.
Oh,
Facebook was weird, but
Facebook is its own little set of complications.
It's complicated, but she's figuring it out.
Word. Next thing you know, she'll be talking about this thing she found on Pinterest.
Oh yeah. Then, you know what? Then she graduated. Then she can help me with shit.
Oh shit, yeah. Next thing you know,
if you're getting on Pinterest,
she starts teaching you shit.
She starts pinning me shit and sending me boards.
Yeah, where you just go, you're like, whoa, the teacher, like the student has now become the master. What is happening here?
I was like, oh, all right.
Word.
Gonna breeze over this Spotify thing because we hate Spotify and we've been talking about it for too long. But another bad thing. Another thing that I think won't be good, and we'll spend a little time on here. So Spotify invented AI technology that will police songwriter plagiarism. Now, I don't know. I'm sure there's been a lot of suits. People stealing music. The Robin Thicke. Marvin Gaye. That was a pretty big one.
Yeah, that was pretty serious. Who else we have recently? It was.
There was Yellow Card and Juice WRLD.
Oh,
fuck. It was Yellow Card. Yellow Card and Juice WRLD. Wow. There's Tom Petty and Sam Smith.
No shit.
Yeah, that Won't Back Down and Stay With Me. Like this, like people getting sued for songs thinking that songs sound like songs. Like this happens and will always happen.
It's been going on for quite a while.
Yeah,
like you gotta.
As stated, songwriters of global hits have been getting sued for alleged plagiarism has become a recurrent story. I mean, because it happens, but
yeah, especially for the last few years. Especially,
what if a songwriter or composer were to use AI technology to avoid litigation altogether to find out if their song copies elements of other compositions, potentially in real time?
Okay, hang on. Full stop, pump the brakes, fuck this shit. We are not relying on a fucking robot to tell me if I played 2 chords in a particular succession, then they're gonna be like, hey, so like that was some shit that was written in like 1987 by fucking whoever the fuck, Billy Joel or some shit. That shit's ours now. You're just like, what are you fucking talking about? Like, I assumed that this was all right. Like, I ran this by I did all the right things.
Right.
I did what I was supposed to do. The fuck you mean?
So the rules are, and go back to the music theory podcast if you want to understand some of these terms.
If you really want to get deep,
way back. But there's a such thing as harmony. Harmony is the chords of a song, notes being played at the same time. Melody is notes being played in succession. So you can't copyright harmony or the chords,
right?
But you can copyright melody, But there are only 12 notes. There's only so much music. If you're sticking to a key, there's only so many things that you can do with these notes, and it sounds sad, but there are limitless ways that you can manipulate the sound and make sound different. And with more technology, with like all this electronic music, isn't new, but as technology grows, like it's still evolving somewhat.
It's been pulled from a lot. That's the crazy thing.
But the music and the melody and the notes for our Western music has been the same music, the same 12 notes forever. So if you get so we like how are you going to be creative in 2021 if you upload a song to Spotify and it's like, yo, bruh, you use this melody line, you know, like from fucking, you know, Michael Jackson, you know, like Off the Wall, you know, it's like, oh, you can't, you know, you can't do because that sounds too much like Rock With You. Like, you can never play those sequence of notes because the computer is just going to flag your shit.
I mean, this is pretty fucking wild. I was like kind of like screening this a little bit as I was reading it. It said Spotify eventually will allow to lead sheet to be fed through the platform's plagiarism detector, which would then having been trained on a plurality of pre-existing encoding lead sheets, immediately compare the composition in question to all other songs stored in its database.
And so,
which is fucking crazy.
And so, for the uninitiated, a lead sheet is typically used in jazz music. What you have, so you have a staff with the melody written out,
right,
and then you have all of the chords. So, you know, so you'll have the notation for Mary Had a Little Lamb. Mary had a little lamb, and and right as the melody progresses, you'll see which chords are supposed to be played, you know, at the right time. Right. So you got the harmony, the chords, and this melody written out. Now, there's so much that goes in the song, you know, other than harmony and melody. Go back to the music theory pod, and you'll see all of those.
You'll see all the differences.
You know, there's rhythm, there's timbre, you know, there's dynamics, you know. So I think that
the technicality into it is exhausting. Yeah. Let's put it that way.
You get this computer focusing on two things, you know, out of all the things that music can be. Like,
yeah,
it's going to be nasty, and I think there's going to be some pretty unintended consequences if we allow this to.
Because I feel like this is a problem when we leave too much stuff to automation. Is that we get down to a point where there is no room for any, when it comes, like, especially something as intricate as artistic expression. You're not allowing for any creative flex in things. There's no room for any kind of I'm like grasping at straws to find the word right now, but love. I need love. Nah, yeah.
Humanism.
Yeah, no, but like I'm sure you all kind of get where I'm going with this, but they're nuance. That's what I was looking for. Fuck.
It's a good word.
There's no. I feel like with an AI program, there's no room for nuance of what you're trying to do or anything like that. And it's like being an artist, like making things, making songs, making music. You just kind of get to a place where you try to be as unique as humanly possible. Oh shit! We actually have like visuals for how this looks.
Oh, there we go. Here's a lead sheet. Here's a lead sheet. Can we get Mozoom? Get Mozoom.
Oh, there we go. Mozoom.
Oh god.
There we go.
All right, so you see the melody here, and then you see the chords above it, right?
Right.
And so I guess you feed in this thing into the AI, and based on the chords and their relationship to each other, based on the melody notes in relationship to the chords,
right,
you're allegedly able to tell, you know, what song copied off of.
Yeah, and you can even see like where it says right in the diagram, like for 702 it says the chord sequence appears in many works of the database, and then right below it says this melodic fragment appears in completely new, which is crazy. This melodic fragment appears in some works of the database. So you can see that on 702.
You're doing too much.
6.
You're doing too much.
That is fucking back off, Skynet. All right, back the fuck off.
Look at this. All of this is so bad. One particularly interesting element of this is that it would take place in near real time, allowing a songwriter or composer to tweak elements of their work to avoid infringement before they or their record label spent the big bucks on recording a final version. So what you got people, yo, I'm in here, I'm in the lab, I'm playing this thing, I'm making this song. No. Oh man, this sounds like such a good song. And then like you got this machine being like, no, you copy that shit. Like what the fuck is going on right now?
Said now you fuck ass bitch. You got that off of fucking this one album fucking 26 years ago.
Yeah, you got shit. You got this off the Paul McCartney Wings 79. Like you got this from fucking
dude
Erykah Badu,
bro.
And like just imagine how soul crushing it could be if you spent like 2 hours at a piano just trying to come up with some shit.
As
just
an
hear
artist.
this computer just all day. Nah, son. That's something already. That's
just-
something already.
just
You ain't
crushing-
original. You ain't shit.
Crushing
You
your will
all-
to live.
All of your melodic
All
ideas
day.
appear in many works in the database, and you are trash, and none
Oh
of your
my
music
God.
is original. So just fucking kill yourself right now.
No, for real. Just start flashing around. Kill yourself. Kill yourself. Kill yourself. Kill yourself. You ain't shit. Kill yourself.
Oh my god.
Record deal, bitch. You'll be lucky to work at a Wendy's tomorrow. Kill yourself.
Yeah.
Like, oh god.
There's so much wrong with that.
This is so bad. This is
It's-
so bad. I hate everything about this.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I totally understand where people are coming from when they're like, "Yo, I don't want my shit stolen." Like, if there's some asshole like fly by night, fucking one hitter quitter, fucking comes through, jacks my shit, makes all the fucking money, and then bounces,
Yeah.
and then leaves me in the fucking breeze with nothing. Fine, I totally get that. But let's be honest. Most of the shit that we're seeing is usually like, what, 10, 20 years out of syndication? Hasn't been relevant in fucking forever. And they're like, oh, fucking,
yeah.
oh, bro, oh, damn, you did this.
And
fucking
people get
pay me.
inspired. You know, I mean,
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, it's terrible, and
Yeah.
it's the worst. And Spotify,
That shit is rough, dog.
Spotify, you fucking up. You keep fucking up.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's a step too far. To me, that's a step too far. You can sit there and listen to shit and battle things in litigation all day. Fine, whatever. Like, let the record companies battle it out. Fine, but
It's like, nah, man, that guitar riff sounds like "Crazy Bitch" by Puncher.
oh my god! Wait, let's talk about that real quick because you brought that shit up. Okay, so for those of you who are watching this, who remembers Buck Cherry? Who remembers anything?
Who remembers anything other than "Crazy Bitch"?
Big ups to Izzy, by the way, just commenting in the chat, by the way. Saying the deep musical theory action. No, for real, dog. We were getting balls deep in that. But who remembers Buck Cherry? Because you know the one fucking song that I remember from Buck Cherry? Literally Crazy Bitch.
Literally Crazy Bitch.
That is it.
That is it. That's the only song they've done.
You could literally put a fucking shotgun to my genitals and I would not know one single song outside of that. I would bleed out. I would die.
You think you could... Alright, if you were shot just in the genital... Say, you had like... Well, I don't know if you could do that with a shotgun.
God, are we doing like...
Can you do that with a shotgun? Well, I guess if you're close enough to the shotgun. Alright, if it was just your balls... Do you think you could bleed?
Are we discussing the amount of trauma that you get from getting shot in the junk with a shotgun?
Hey, you took us here.
I did, but I was gonna just do that for shock value and leave it. But all right, we're here now. Fuck it.
Nah, I don't know.
If you're wondering,
If your balls are big enough.
if inquiring minds, it's messy.
So if you like chop your nuts off, you could probably bleed out, right?
Yes, Daryl.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I've never chopped my balls off.
No, I'm just. I'm gonna stop drinking now. Fucking yeah, no, yeah. So there's a lot of blood that circulates through there.
I'm sure there. So is it like a certain amount of blood that needs to come out, or a certain amount of blood per unit time, like a certain?
So
flow?
once you get to a certain like, 'cause I think it's
like if I lose a liter, then it's a wrap. Or
oh Christ!
but if I lost a liter over like
let's say like an hour, so the only way that you save yourself, depending on like how. Wow, it's like I'm staring at my dick and balls trying to figure out. So
just imagine him being blown this.
So it was just. God damn it! So it's this is so bad. So do we have to keep talking about this? I really don't want to talk about this.
Hey, no, shout out to Izzy, who in one of the. It was a really scary dream. Apparently, he
wait. What? There's a dream. He had a dream about this?
No.
Word?
No, he had a dream that he got sawed in half, and then he woke up.
Yeah.
In his dream, and he woke up in the dream and was still getting sawed in half.
That is terrifying.
So in his dream, he's getting sawed in half. He wakes up,
still getting sawed in half.
Still getting sawed in half. But
and then wakes up from his dream.
But at least it wasn't imagining him getting his balls blown to smithereens.
I mean, basically, it just turns your
and then
nuts,
wake up
it
like
turns your nuts into basically just a pink mist. There is no salvaging it. You could hope to try and tourniquet the situation, but odds are pretty good. You may die.
You know.
It depends on how close you are to a hospital. Like, a bunch of different factors play into it.
But, like, you can, like, sew that up or something, right?
I mean, dudes have been shot in the balls before and, like, have
Or you, like,
survived.
put, like, a duct tape on it? Or the...
Dog, I don't know what kind of duct tape you're working with, but... There are a few different ways. As far as trauma in that particular area, I don't remember, like, what the protocol is for it specifically. Like, if you... I can't even fucking have this
They teach you that?
What?
You know, if somebody gets shot in the balls, this is what you do.
Okay, so certain areas, yes, we do talk about, but never have I ever had the conversation of fucking like field medicine where you're just like, all right, so if there is major trauma to if the dick and or balls is no longer viable, as in it has been forcibly removed by any means, you need to proceed to take these steps. I couldn't recall.
If Frank and beans have been disintegrated, please turn to page 132. See figure 8A. You just see the shit.
And you just see a diagram of just like a filleted open ball bag looking like a burst balloon and shit. Just going in, we're like, okay, so the suture's here, and then you just try and sew up this way, and alright, so
and they always have like the
pull on that, I guess, and Jesus Christ.
And they always have like the human dude in like the diagrams, but like they don't draw him with like all of his face. It's just like enough face to like maybe show a hint of like
to try and make it semi-human.
A hint of his face is just like a
but not too human, because if you do that, it's a little too real. Yeah,
then you start.
Dude, the analogs that we had were like fucking crazy. Like nothing. Oh, bro, have you seen like the possessed like dentist like droid that they had? Where so they have like a practice dummy. I can't believe we're getting this far off topic. They had this practice dummy where like the mouth articulates, the tongue moves, it talks, the teeth and shit and everything else.
The
like
lips, the teeth, the tip of the
tongue. But all of that shit moves and it kind of talks too and shit, because it's like certain parts will it'll simulate pain.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you fuck up and you like nick someone's like fucking like gum line or some shit. You're like ow or whatever the fuck, whatever the fucking robot equivalent of that is. Error 404.
Oh, that's hard. It's like Operation, but like way better.
Yeah, except it's creepier. So I saw one fucking malfunction, and that shit was bad.
Oh, no.
It was just like they're just doing all this wild shit, and I was like, "Oh, that's a demon. That's a demon."
Oh shit!
But like, bruh, that shit is fucking wild.
Oh,
yeah. So
it's like Sting being in a robot.
Dude, it is. It is. I can't say none of those quotes, by the way. It's all in my head. I gotta keep it there. But Jesus Christ,
that's too much, man.
Woo! All right, so we're still in like the medical in the medical bag here. So
still in the medical bag. Speaking of doing too much,
yeah. So turns out we want to just keep on playing God. So genetically engineered mosquitoes resist spreading any form of dengue. And fever specifically.
And so I got to shout out the Bill Burr Monday Morning Podcast. So he alerted me that this is a thing that's occurring, and if you guys don't watch or listen to that, it is really funny. I think Bill Burr is like one of the funniest dudes, and this man just like gets up and like talks about shit. Like he just talks for like an hour, and it's so funny.
Yeah,
it's so fucking funny,
bro.
But yeah,
he's living the dream.
Oh, the super dream. Oh man, and he had his wife on. His wife is black.
Yes,
so black. Yes. Like I never heard her speak, and like oh my god, like she's like
bruh.
You know how like people sound like she sounds like a black woman. I was like, yo, like, damn.
Where you just go?
It's like just fucking dude from Boston. Just saying, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. And then then you hear his wife is like, what's funny?
Oh god.
Why I find it easier to do the white Boston dude than like I can't do the black one.
They're doing the black voice?
And I was like,
because you're actually black?
I was like, wait.
Hang on.
Well, I'm not a black woman.
Motherfucker, like it makes a difference. It's a slightly higher voice pitch.
No.
And maybe a slightly different region. Hang on. Hey, hold the fuck up. Hang on. No. Switch cameras. I need full reaction on this.
Wait. Oh shit. Oh fuck. You're right.
You mean to tell me that you found it easier
I did.
to do a pasty ass white guy from Beantown than to fucking do a black woman.
All right.
Fucking floored right now.
So that is funny.
Oh my god.
There's a rationale. No, it's because I just heard his voice a lot, and like that was my first time hearing her on the podcast, and I low key, you know, I didn't listen intently enough to be like, oh, okay, let me get this.
Yeah. Okay.
That sound hand wavy though.
Yeah.
But that's the truth,
and that's the fact, Jack.
and that's the bottom line because he's who the professional said so, brother. Oh my god.
God damn, dog.
For
real though? Damn. You know what? Hang on. For the folks at home.
This is a bullshitter.
Give it a try, Daryl. Give it a try, D. Give me the best
because
impression of a black woman.
It's hard. Because...
Oh damn, this is perfect. I'm so glad we switched scenes.
This is hard because
I love it.
You know, because she wasn't like a.
Well, what's she, Daryl?
She wasn't like
what was she like?
She wasn't like a Bill. What the fuck you talking about? See, it wasn't like that.
Oh shit! Don't stop! Don't stop now!
Like, what the fuck you talking about, Bill? White ass piece of shit. Yo, hey, if I say that, will we get? Go listen to the podcast, motherfucker. You guys think. Fuck this shit. But I got this story. Y'all go listen to that shit. Fuck you.
Change scenes. Quick. I'm blowing the fuck out. Change scenes.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Alright. But yeah, you know, they're genetically engineering mosquitoes to resist spreading disease. Which is cool. Which is cool. Go ahead, mosquitoes. They fuck us up. Like, mosquitoes are responsible for a lot of malaria.
We live in Florida where it's like you will get carried away by mosquitoes.
You know, but. You know, man.
I feel the college story coming on so hard right now.
The who?
The college story.
The college story?
Yeah. Whenever like you were your first time in FAMU, you
were
there with your mom.
Oh, bro. Oh, that shit was fucking traumatic. That shit was fucking traumatic. That wasn't gonna come up, but I still to this day I am a Midwestern born person, Chicago born person. You know, from Chicago, came to Tallahassee in 2008. Me and my mom. And we were on FAMU's campus, Florida A&M University, in Tallahassee, August. Let me tell you, there were so many goddamn flies and mosquitoes, and it was a sea. Like, I had never been to Florida. I actually never been to Florida before I came to FAMU. I didn't even visit the school before I came. Like, going there, like, bro.
You went in blind?
You know what?
Word. All right.
One day I do want to do a pod. I don't want to do a pod. But one day, I will tell you offline on to what degree that, you know, I allow the randomness to be my guide. Because, I moved here to Tampa.
Homie,
it was just New Year's 2019. Like, oh man, that shit was fun. I'm gonna live here now, you know, and that's literally.
Okay, so a little bit of like behind the scenes, if you will. Me and him were talking about the whole the last time that me and him went out to St. Pete, we got into some fuck shit. And you know what's funny? Is I know every time I hang out with this man, something gonna happen. I don't know what will happen.
And it might be good.
It might be good. There is that 1 in 10 chance where you're like, oh shit, this could be bad type shit. You know, we only had once. You know. Yeah. Bitch, Charlie had higher than mine. That's all I'm gonna say. That is all. If you want context for that,
I think
Patreon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We might have started that. On the podcast.
Did we tell that story already?
We. Okay. I think we might have.
All right. I didn't want to embarrass you too hard on that. All I gotta say is though, every time I go out with this dude, no fault. Fucking Fucking Igor is wonderful.
There are a lot of these.
There's a lot of these. There's a lot of like Darylisms. A lot of Darylisms. It really is.
Kicking all this shit in your ear. But we didn't go out for that. We didn't go out for that. So.
No, yeah, but all I say is that's why I go out with this man, because I never know what the fuck is gonna happen every single time. God, we are so off topic right now.
No, this is fine. This is
great.
fine.
That was great.
No, I mean, genetically engineering mosquitoes is pretty dope. They're fucking doing it. And I don't know, man. We gotta stop. You know, you gotta make everything better. You gotta make everything as good as it possibly can be. But like,
yeah, because
we don't think that like mosquitoes should like kill some people.
Wait a second, what?
I mean, like,
wait, what? Where did this go just now?
You know, and like, how many people are on this earth? Do we have enough room for all the people we have now?
Homie, did you just what? I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop you. This is me helping you out of the hole that you're digging.
No, man. I do think that like
God.
as we progress as humans, we're making all these genetically modified organisms. We're making all of these, all these GMOs in the food, all of these advances in medicine.
Okay, no.
Niggas is living long, man.
Damn it, man! I tried, y'all. I tried. So what you're saying is that we just need to stop with this whole longevity shit. We're just like, nah, listen, man, like, maybe let them die like a little bit. You know what I mean? Well, let nature take its course.
I haven't looked at the data, but I've heard it said by people that, at least in America, like, the life expectancy had been rising steadily, but like...
It has been going up a little bit. But
I heard in like the last 5 or 4 years, it's like actually been going down.
Yes.
Probably because niggas is eating too much salmon and bang bang shrimp.
It's delicious, alright? Don't fucking judge me, alright? I will die happy. Happy. Alright, you hear me? Happy. Yeah, I kind of get where you're coming from. So, like, at what point is it going too far?
Yeah. Or, like... What if you fuck it up and then like they fucking get worse and then like mosquitoes get the fuck out of control and then they'll just fucking end us.
Then it's like a gangbang fever gangbang and then fucking next thing you know everybody's fucking dead. It's like the fucking it's like the fucking Congo in this bitch. Next thing you know everybody got dengue fever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I could get that.
So
I get that.
I am a believer in the technology and in the science, though. I think that things like this can go wrong. I'm sure that there are very smart people who are working on this. I'm sure there are very capable researchers who are doing...
What do you think the chance of error is on that, though, for fatality?
You mean, like, what chances do you think that it goes wrong and kills everybody?
Yeah.
Or
if you had to, like, kind of, like, put odds on it, if you think, like, the chances of... Because I feel like the biggest, like, factor would be, like, either one of two... Like, a few things. Either it doesn't work, it does work, or nothing happens.
So, actually, one of the guests that I want to get on this pod, I think he'd be able to provide a very good answer. Shout out to Tom Clements, my homie. He is a PhD, and he studies biochemistry.
Oh.
And like, I shouted him out. He
would know the fuck out of this.
He would know the fuck out of this. Because he breeds zebra flies. He works on the mutations. Yeah. He changes their DNA to study all that. And he's studying CRISPR techniques and and he's out here trying to create X-Men. So he actually...
You hear that shit about China, by the way? They were saying they're trying to build fucking super soldiers using CRISPRs and shit like that. It's like, I mean, we've been doing that with regular shit for a while now. So
yeah, all of it. I think all of it has. Obviously, with CRISPR, there are ethical implications, but the chances that I think that this goes wrong,
God.
I don't know, man. I'm an optimist. I'm gonna go with a strong. I think there's probably like 1,000% chance.
So you think the odds of just like kind of like taking hold is like pretty good? You think?
Well, like, all of us dying from gangbang fever, whatever you said. I think the chances of that, it's probably like 1,000th or 1,000,000th of a percent.
Yeah.
But
the odds are pretty high. Yeah.
But, odds that it'll go well, but like.
Yeah, because like I said, I think like the biggest failure for them is going to be nothing happens. And they just can't do shit. To me, that'll probably be the biggest failure.
Yeah.
It going like fucking crazy and it's going to be fucking 48 weeks later type shit. Nah, we'll be fine.
This is how the world ends. Gang, 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 bang.
Mosquitoes
just fucking our eyes till we die.
It's a dang, gang, gang, bang.
Say that 5 times.
No.
Oh
shit! All right, so I think we're damn. So I mean, that was pretty good.
Yeah, I think we put in some time.
We put in some time. We got enough to do my favorite part of the show.
Yeah. Let's run it.
All right, for those of you who are familiar with the show, the podcast specifically, this is my favorite part of the show, which is Florida Man of the Week. Well, in this case, Florida men and women of 2020. We have the 23 of the strangest things that happened in Florida in 2020.
Why is this shit so fucking
What
did you do?
Hey, listen.
What did you do?
Listen, technology is not my strong suit. She is a fickle woman sometimes. I'm convinced she is against me at all times.
Can this year just be over already?
Right?
Well, it is now, but...
Alright, so let's go ahead and roll it down. So this is the top 23 of the year. And of course, this one is mask melees. So we're going to be kind of rolling on down here. There was a point in time where nearly every week there was a headline about some kind of confrontation, usually in a grocery store, over mask, probably in fucking Walmart, over mask on his social distancing guidelines. This suspect was reportedly said he snapped before he beat, kicked, and goddamn, you piece of shit, spit on an elderly man who asked him to socially distance at a gas station.
Yeah.
Attack was outside. Oh, God. It was a nice... Oh, why did it have to be a nice store? Why did it have to be at a Publix? Why couldn't it be at a fucking goddamn Kmart or some shit? Or goddamn... No, at least not at a Target. That's
Krispy Kreme?
Yeah. At a Krispy Kreme. Spitting on the donuts and shit. All right. But that's going to be the number one. We're going to keep scrolling on down. So for this one, it's going to be chewed up and spit out around the same time. Many were even afraid to go to grocery shopping for fear of falling ill. Some Floridians thought it would be funny to tamper with everyday food items at the store.
Monsters. That shit was happening.
Monsters. In one case, police say, a woman went to a Holly Hill Walmart, of course, selected some guavas, oranges, and other edibles, chewed the fruit, and spit the masticated, that's hilarious, masticated chunks back into the bins, destroying $350 worth of produce.
Was last year, was that...
But also being a horrible person.
They were licking the ice creams, was that last year too?
I don't know if that was last year.
They were licking the Bluebells and shit?
I think, you know what's funny? I think that was 2019.
Oh, shit.
And honestly... Fuck those people too.
Yeah, no, fuck those
because
people.
Bluebell ice cream is fucking great, but it's also expensive.
It is.
The amount of stock they had to burn after that shit. Motherfuckers are getting straight up arrested for that shit. Straight up arrested. Up. But it's like, also, fuck you. You're being fucking gross. Alright, so the next one, it's a big story for a longer period of time. It just tells you how weird 2020 really was. In January, which seems like a decade ago, honestly, Volusia County deputies said a woman grabbed a bucket of human feces, did not stutter, bucket of shit, and this just happened to be in her trailer and doused her landlord. Absolutely drenching the poor 65-year-old woman and herself in the process. You done fucked up. You done fucked up. All right, and dirty politics is going to be the next one. Suspect above wasn't the only person who got a bit dirty this year, since it seems some of Florida's politicians were mischievous, most notably of a bunch of former Seminole County tax collectors. Joel Greenberg, who politely stepped down, obviously, from office after being accused of stalking a political opponent using customer information to create fake IDs with picture on them and assessing state databases, and and solicit an underage girl for sex. He pleaded not guilty. I bet you did.
All right.
Oh God.
All right.
You want to expand upon that a little bit?
Not at all.
No.
No. Next one. All right. We do like the top 5.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm getting Florida down.
Is it a bit much?
Usually we get one a week.
This is too much Florida man for me. This is too much.
You know what?
What?
You know, some of these are Florida women.
Yeah?
Florida dudes.
Florida people.
Florida people.
The people of Florida. Oh, my people.
All right, now we can do a few more. I just don't know if I will survive.
Yeah, this could be rough. I'll probably try and screen the rest. So you know what's funny is we actually covered this one, not your usual Peter Cottontail. This right here is going to be Easter came early in Flagler County when residents found tiny plastic eggs stuffed in their mailboxes. Wait, it gets better. While that might normally seem a nice surprise, they were shocked to realize that the eggs also contained pornography, a fish-shaped cracker, a sheet of toilet paper, and a powdered drink mix. Deputies said they eventually determined about 400 eggs were placed in all of. April Sestoni was responsible for the unusual crime. Body camera video shows.
Yeah, might as well have some drink mix and crackers while you whack it. I mean, that's a perfect combination.
You know what's fucked is I think it might have actually been kid porn too.
Fuck!
I really wish you wouldn't have finished that sentence.
Well, I don't know. It just said pornography. That's one of the things where my brain was like, nope, wasn't kids. Nope. I don't know. I don't know.
All right, okay.
I'm gonna say it wasn't kids.
Oh my God.
For my sanity. So I can fucking sleep after this.
Oh, okay. Sleep is for the weak. What you know about that? All right, so Disney disasters, because that's Florida as fuck. It's not that Disney did anything wrong. The blame here lies on guests like Richard McGuire, a man accused of camping on Walt Disney World's... Oh, that's right!
Oh, we covered this one too.
We covered this one too! Oh, I fucking love that. Like, we've covered so many good ones.
Yeah, and then...
so he was chilling out on...
we're talking about the other dude...
Discovery Island. Yeah.
Yeah, or we're talking about the other dude, weren't we talking about some other guy who did it in Busch Gardens? And...
Oh yeah, we talked about the guy who like literally camped out and like the fucking animals were freaked the fuck out.
And they were
finding human feces all over the place.
This is this human shit.
He fucking Metal Gear Solid his way around a fucking security guard and shit. They fired the fuck out of that dude. Oh my god. Oh, good times.
Still gotta go to Busch Gardens.
We still gotta go to Busch Gardens.
There's still time.
There's time before the world explodes. Yes. So he's accused of chilling out at the Discovery Island during the theme park's coronavirus closure. Discovery Island has been defunct since 1999, according to body camera video. And you can actually also see this on YouTube if you're bold enough. It's pretty fucking wild, to say the least. Snake stuff's not that impressive. Let me see. Let's see. Gators 2. Meh. It's pretty Florida, but not. I need. Pick a card, any card. What? Oh, word. I gotta read this one. Alright. It wasn't all fun and games in 2020, but at least at one moment it was. Before there were mask mandates and social distancing requirements, there were these three unbothered bros played Uno in the middle of fucking traffic. I'm not gonna lie. That's a pretty Chad move.
Draw twos on draw twos on draw twos.
On draw twos. And you drop a fat ass 4 and fuck that person's day up.
But you can't do them all at the same time, right?
Oh, that's fucking wild, though.
You can't put a draw 4 on a draw 2.
You can? Oh,
well, you can because it's wild, but you can't drop like a bunch of draw 2s and a draw 4 all in one drop.
Interesting.
Correct. I mean, do you agree? Is that how you play the rules?
I mean, it depends. I play like aggressive, like fuck your life up Uno. So like we drop everything. You get hit with everything.
Oh no, yeah.
I want it all.
Oh, you are a Florida man.
Yes, all day. So for this one, it's going to be one bad egg. Let's see. So Lake Eola is known... God, you know what's funny as shit is saying shit and then realizing most people don't know how to pronounce these places.
It's not Eola?
Well, that's what I said, Eola. Yeah.
Well, how do they pronounce it?
I've heard one person say Eola or Eola. Say Eola. Is known as the crown jewel of downtown Orlando. This is Florida. Downtown Orlando. But it wasn't without troubles. First, there was a woman who came along and stomped on more than a dozen goose eggs. Oh, shit! Wait, okay, so I had this one, and I thought it was too lame to post.
Nah.
This lady, dead ass, stepped on goose eggs, each worth about $200, and there was a nest. She believed they were rotten, according to authorities. Never mind the fact that... oh my god, this person's an idiot. Believe they were rotten, according to authorities, but never mind the fact that even a volunteer said they were just fine and ready to hatch in about 2 weeks. More recently, the swan boats had to take a brief hiatus because the bacteria level in the lake reached an unhealthy level. Also, They're fucking. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, they're endangered.
Fuck them kids.
Yeah. Fuck them goddamn
Fuck them
geese.
Geese kids.
Fuck them kids.
That's fucked up.
Bird is a word. Oh, it's a turkey attack. That's kind of lame. Fear the Reaper. Ooh, okay. Alright, Fear the Reaper. Let's see. Tale of the Florida Grim Reaper. By the way, homie, you must be hot as fucking. My man is wearing leather gloves and a full black cowl outfit. That shit just looks like it does not breathe. That man must have had swamp ass within minutes.
Yeah, I know I sweat just going outside for 2 seconds. I know that dude is
have
fucking
a spare
baking like
shirt
a fucking
in the
turkey.
car. Alright, so Tale of Florida Grim Reaper is one that made headlines for months. Attorney Daniel, I'm not going to pronounce that. Bless you. Got the idea and made to dress up as death personified to hit the beaches to give a stern warning to Floridians that spending their time in the sandy shores could increase the risk of contracting or even dying from COVID-19. Go figure. Runaway Roo, meh. That's super meh.
What's that?
Oh, what? Plane? Oh, shit. I think we covered this too. God damn, I'm fucking hitting on all cylinders today. This is hilarious because this is how stupid it was. So, just because travel was down in 2020 doesn't mean there was a decrease in air antics. These 3 women, okay, let me switch over here. These 3 women reportedly threw phones, shoes, full water bottles, and metal boarding signs and fast food at several Spirit Airlines. Spirit Airlines is kind of shit already. So,
it is shit. So they deserve whatever.
I mean, honestly,
actually, nah. I was gonna take it back, but I won't. Spirit's trash.
Those people have it hard enough. So you doing this shit? Man. Could you imagine being a Spirit Airline employee? And it's like, man, I made some really poor decisions working for this company, and then this shit happens, and you get shit thrown at you. You get hit with a fucking goddamn McFlurry and a fucking 2-piece and a fucking 10-piece.
All right, if there was any McDonald's food that you would want to get hit by, which is,
what would it be?
For me, I'm
a
going
sausage egg McMuffin. Because at least it's soft. I think.
I mean,
been a minute since I had one.
You know what, man? I'm going with.
Oh, what you got?
I'm going with
because the McFlurry has
going with
mass.
the sausage burrito.
This what? Oh, because it'll fucking unfurl whenever it's thrown anyway.
And
just like a fucking.
Yo, McDonald's breakfast is so trash.
It is bad.
It is bad.
How do you people eat that? I don't understand. Go to Dunkin'.
Sandwich, or Dunkin'.
Dunkin'
or BK.
Is way better. Way better.
All right, whose sandwich is better?
Ooh.
Dunkin' or because I know you had it.
Yes.
Who's better, BK or Dunkin'?
Dunkin'. I had to take the gnarly.
BK,
I had to take the gnarliest dump after having a BK.
I mean,
breakfast.
what? Are you not taking the gnarliest dump out of both of them?
I mean, at least like I got time with the. With the
what I'm gonna say about BK, they got the grease.
With Dunkin'.
Sometimes
they got the grease.
Sometimes Dunkin's croissant sandwiches be a little dry.
Okay, so I got a better question. Who has the better hash browns?
Dunkin' or BK?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, we asking the hard hitting questions today.
All right, so this is going to be disappointing.
Oh God.
None of them. Yeah. I don't know. So I don't eat fries. I also don't get hash browns at breakfast.
Really?
Yeah, I just get the breakfast sandwich.
Oh, dude, I fuck with hash browns hard.
Nah. I mean,
them shit's gotta be crispy though.
So I know, and so BK they have tots, right? They have tots.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had Dunkin'.
I think I like Dunkin's better because they're like little like medallions. You know what I mean? Like little fucking like.
I've never had the tots.
It's like a really crispy tater tot, but it's like a little disc.
I remember BK's being good, but like
yeah,
I don't waste my time with that. I just want 2 croissant sandwiches because I'm that kind of fat.
All right, well, back to our antics with Spirit Airline. So after throwing all this shit at all the employees for Spirit Airline, because they were upset that their flight from Fort Lauderdale to Philly was delayed, not canceled, delayed.
I mean, I get it. I'd be mad too.
Yeah, but enough to start hugging shit though.
Flurry mad? I don't know.
Yeah, homie, you throwing fucking fast food at me, dog. Them's fighting words. You got to go.
How do they acquire all of this? This is all of their things.
You know what? Probably from inside the airport. I'm not gonna lie.
So, I mean, is it just their food that they bought, or like did they just go behind the fucking counter and
because I saw the video for this shit and it got ratchet quick.
I need to see it.
Oh, yeah, I got you later. Trust me.
Because I guess in my vision, I'm imagining just a long-lasting barrage, like
shit,
just
being thrown.
I'm imagining
everywhere.
like 3 minutes. Worth of throwing shit, and I'm like,
so like a 3-minute volley of just shit,
and so
being chucked.
And maybe it was probably like 15 seconds, but like in my head, I'm just like, how did they get all of this shit?
Where is this coming from?
You know, they got like the fucking video game bag where they're just like how can you carry all this, and why are you still throwing shit?
Where you just go, where are you holding this 120 plus arrows?
Like, bro, they don't even.
How deep is this quiver?
It's like, why do you have 9,999 McNuggets? What codes have you input to do this?
She's hacking, bro! She's hacking! No!
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck. But yeah, so they were basically upset because their flight was delayed from Philly. What's awesome, man? Dude, okay, hang on. You didn't go out with me on fucking New Year's, dog?
Yeah.
Philly people be on some fuck shit.
Yeah?
Bro, we went out with this one dude. I'm not gonna name no names, but homie's cousin was from Philly.
Yeah.
He was acting a whole ass.
Oh, man.
Acting fucking just get. And what's funny as shit is, remember his cousin just kept going, we're like, dude, he's like, bro, ain't nobody out here testing your G like that. Ain't nobody out here testing your G like that. What the fuck is you doing? You ain't in Philly no more. What are you doing? He's just, oh god, it was
You know what, man?
It was too much.
You know, they call it the city of brotherly love, but I hear that everyone is angry there.
Bruh. Philly fans?
Yeah.
Philly fans, my guy?
Yeah.
They are something else, man.
Yeah, is that, I think, the Eagles Stadium, apparently they're like the only stadium in the NFL that has like a legitimate like prison on site. Or like a jail on site.
No. We do too.
We do?
Yeah. Ray J.
Or like
they have a judge and everything.
Is it like a little drunk room, or is like a...
No, like, homie, I've been down there. It's funny.
Yeah?
Yeah, my dad would...
You got caught up?
No. Well, no, hang on. No, Dad, I did not get caught up.
You went before Tampa Judge Judy?
Nah, so check it. So fucking, like, below the stadium, there is, like, a holding area, and they have cells and everything else, but it's, like, a lot. And, like, I remember my dad, when he would work off duty, I don't know if he was supposed to do this or not, so allegedly
my dad.
Allegedly my dad. It could be anybody's dad. It could be anybody. Who knows? Was it my dad? I don't know. Who knows?
Dad, what dad?
But so, shut the fuck up. Y'all got dads and shit out here? Fuck y'all.
And no, this isn't like some black absent father thing. My dad died.
What? What? What the fuck? What the fuck? Why? What?
I just wanted to clear it up for everyone. I didn't want anyone to be confused.
Bro, after this, we can't be left alone.
Alright.
We need an adult.
Alright, but I'm over it.
No, you're good.
I'm over it.
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
I'm okay. I am alright.
I'm okay.
I am fine.
Oh, man.
But, Jesus Christ. So, yes, so I've been under Raymond James Stadium, and then, and as a kid, if I'm remembering correctly, my dad would work off duty at the Buccaneer games, and the Bulls would play there too. So it was a whole thing. We would go there every single time there was football, no matter what. And it was the coolest thing because we went down there, and they had a medical wing and in a jail and everything else, and there was a line of cells all the way down. They had processing down there. My dad told me they had a judge. I don't know if he was fucking with me because I never met the judge, but it might have been one of those things oh yeah, they totally got a judge, but they probably had a video call to a judge to do sentencing, so that's probably what he meant, if I had to guess.
It might have been like that one time my mom told me that if I drank milk and ate fish at the same time that I would die.
Oh my god.
Bob, do you remember that? You're not watching, but my mom told me, if you eat fish and drink milk, you will perish. That was said to me. And I was 9 years old, and I thought she was dead ass serious. And I have never tried it. I mean, because one, why would you do that? But two, I ain't about to fuck around.
I ain't about to fuck around and find out. That is literally the equivalent of fuck around and find out. That's literally it.
I will not. But I'm pretty sure that you can't die from that. But I won't know.
All right. So after all that, they decided that they wanted off after all that happening.
Oh yeah, we're still on the chicks at the throwing.
So this escalated worse. Oh, so the video I saw was them just wilding out and getting almost arrested. But it said they deployed the emergency chute and slid back on down to the runway, according to Delta officials. A woman who was accused of hitting a flight attendant in the face because she didn't want to wear a mask during the flight, with a mother of 6 who was forced off a flight because her 2-year-old daughter wouldn't keep her face covered in place. This is fucking gnarly. Mystery seats, meh, boring. Can't forget about the sharks. Why do people... This is the most white people ass shit. Leave the wildlife alone. Leave it in the ocean where it belongs, please. Oh, God.
See, man, that's why you gotta let them mosquitoes do what they do.
Oh, my God. Genocide! At least it's
not genocide. Mosquitoes don't genocide. I don't know how much they kill.
I'm kidding.
I don't know. They kill off the proper amount of people. I don't fucking know.
All right, so let's see.
COVID
parties. Oh, this is fucked. All right, so it says that there's one thing we weren't supposed to do this year. It was host a massive parties. But people just did it anyway. The sheriff of Osceola. Fuck me. Why did I freeze so hard on that? Osceola. Ooh, got the best one of the year right there. Osceola County said that attendees at night that ragers knew about the risks and didn't care in some cases.
COVID parties.
They may have even... It's like a hurricane party, but like worse.
But like the hurricane is in your respiratory system. And it is category 5. All right.
You want to finish that thought? You want to finish the rest of that thought?
No.
That looked like it might have had legs. Where was I going?
No.
Little baby legs going. Where was I going?
Every now and then, I be trying to take shots, but then I just feel like, that's fucked
shit.
up. I just gotta let the shit ride.
You just go, oh, that's horrible. No.
Oh
no. But it said the attendees had all-night ragers and risk and didn't care about this. Consequences be damned is what they said. To catch the deadly virus. Other potential dangerous gatherings were also reported as Florida State University and other colleges across the country.
Yeah, COVID parties. That's the dumbest thing that I've ever.
That's top tier stupid. I think.
You know what? However, I do love the grandstand. I do love to.
Ooh.
I do love to act all the way in and out. I ain't gonna go there, but having a party. Going to a COVID party. I'm trying to figure out how to say this and be like, yo, I went out to the bar, and so how much better am I? I'm like working this out real time.
Okay, hang on. Man, I'm like floored right now because of just like how, oh God, the comparison between the two is just so bad. Because, like, in comparison to, like, us, like, going out to a pub where there's, like, 12 people there, but we're, like, all keeping our distance relatively, and just hanging out, having a few cocktails, and then kind of, like, listening to live music and then getting the fuck out of there. That's different than being assholes at elbows with, like, 60 people in a fucking backyard or some shit, and you're fucking nose to nose. It's like, yeah, so, like, I really like it. Really like the shirt that you're wearing, Kelly. Looks really great. Yeah. Fucking Mr. McGibbons, he's so weird in econ class. He's such a jokester.
Just throwing in extra costs.
Really, like to me, that is crazier than going out and about. I'm sure Don may disagree with us. Don, we miss you over there in Rona land. We miss you. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you don't get it again. Because man, if you get it again,
I've not seen him in so long.
If you get it again. I don't know if we're ever to let you live that down. We will bust your balls for red burn.
Don, get well soon. But if you get it, bro, like I have traveled so many miles.
Bro, for real.
I put in miles.
So you know what's funny is we were playing it like in the beginning we were playing it really fast and loose, like assholes. But then we kind of like dialed it down. Don was the most. Like
he did everything
reserved person. He did everything.
He did not deserve it,
and still got it.
Don did not deserve the Roni.
He did not. The man was playing by the rules!
The Roni has
And he lost anyway!
The Roni had... there is no religion. Else, Don wouldn't have got the Roni.
Oh, God. We miss you, Don, by the way.
We do.
Hope you're doing okay. Hopefully you and the wife are doing all right, man.
We do. We love you, man.
All right. And the final story. The final Florida man story of 2020. You seen it. You loved it.
Mm-hmm.
God damn that bitch, Carol Baskin. It is Tiger King! Tiger King for the biggest story of, from Florida 2020 by far.
Oh, yeah.
By far.
Back in a simpler pandemic time.
Seriously. Honest to God, you know what's funny? I hadn't thought about Big Cat Rescue in so fucking long until this shit came out. Until this shit came out, I had not thought about Big Cat Rescue in so fucking long. Fucking Izzy worked there as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I went there regularly as a kid to check shit out because this is the big zoo phase where I was fucking all about the animals.
Yeah, you gotta do it. You're a kid. That's the shit.
Bruh, you know what's funny? I feel like I only probably met her in passing once, and she did give me the creepiest vibe. But it was overly nice white lady crazy vibe. Mm-hmm. When you're ooh, I feel like you've probably done something horrible in a past life type shit.
Carol Baskin.
Carol Baskin. Said, I will never financially recover from this. Anyway.
Oh my god!
But yes, so the
what's up with that? That Nicolas Cage Tiger King.
Bro, okay, so I haven't heard an update on the Nick Cage adaptation of Tiger King.
We need that.
I need that in my life.
We need that.
Nick Cage. Okay, so check
that out. That might be better.
So Nick Cage is already doing a Netflix series already. I don't see why they should not put him in this Tiger King show.
Not yet. No, I think
because it would be bomb ass.
No, yeah, I think there was some reports and shit saying he had got cast for it, and it was supposed to be a thing that's happening. But until you brought the story up, I haven't even thought about that. I still want. It's been a minute.
I still want that. But yeah, so to me, this probably was the biggest 2020 story fucking period for Florida, because that shit hit so hard all at once. People were just what the fuck is this? And next thing you know, they're oh my god, who is this crazy fucking guy in the middle of nowhere who owns all these big cats and probably does meth, and then he has multiple husbands, and what the fuck is going on? And who is this Carol Baskin person? And why does she hate her so much? And oh, bro, I think she did kill her husband. You think she killed her husband? She definitely killed her husband.
She killed her husband.
I think we all kind of feel that is probably a good fact. You know what's funny is I remember during sometime after that happened.
It's a good fact. All right, nope.
I mean, all right. So I've mentioned
yeah.
It's plausible, all right? The odds are pretty good, okay? Odds are pretty good. There's a lot of shit that don't add up, and there's a lot of weird fuck shit that happened amongst that story.
That's gotta be, one of a husband's worst fears.
Your wife feeding you to a tiger?
Yeah, yes. or just getting offed by...
Getting offed by your wife? Well, yes, you get deleted from this realm, so yes, that kind of sucks. But also, getting fed to tigers is pretty bad. I hope she had the dignity, gave him the dignity of shooting this man in the head first and then feeding him the tigers. Because, bruh.
I thought you was going to say put some sriracha on him.
No, worse. What was that shit? Put the fish juice the oil or some shit? Bruh, oh my god. And what's fucked up is she did that unprompted. She's oh yeah, what would you do? Fucking put fish oil or some shit in the bottle and spray it all over some shit, yeah, they'd probably eat that shit right up. And then it dawned on her, she just goes, I should not have said that. I should not have said that.
The OJ is if I'd done it.
Yeah. It said, listen, hypothetically speaking, if I were to kill my wife, I would not take these steps specifically, because granted, I wouldn't have worn gloves, first off. Secondarily, I've taken her head off very politely and then put it in a vase somewhere.
Was that 2020 when
with OJ?
When OJ got out of jail, he got on Twitter for a little bit. It was yo, I'm back.
Was that 20
or
19?
Was that 19? I don't know.
Might have been 19.
It's all
I think.
blur.
It's a blur at this point. That shit was fucking crazy, but Tiger King by far was the best story for fucking 2020 as far as Florida
single-handedly keeping Netflix alive. No.
I was single-handedly. Definitely give them a good pop for a while, for sure.
They
They got people back into it. Like, if you said, nah, fuck Netflix, and someone's like, yo, dog, you gotta check out this Tiger King shit. Like, for real. White people are doing fucking crazy shit. Get on this show.
As they do.
You got people going like, what? Like, better than Game of Thrones? And like, dude, it's so much better. You get to episode 2 and fucking hate yourself because you're like, this is so fucking bad.
Oh, the fucking
I gotta keep
Joe
watching
Exotic.
it. So you know what's funny?
Songs. Oh,
you know what's funny?
God.
Oh, and you know what's hilarious? He didn't sing or write those songs.
Really?
Nope. He commissioned 2 other dudes to do the songs. And I thought that was
Why
funny.
couldn't it have been me, God?
Oh, God. Why?
Would have been my big break.
My big break.
I was like, oh, are you that guy who wrote for Joe Exotic?
Here, kitty, kitty.
I will never give you a job in this industry. Get the fuck out of here. Why don't you go let your fucking music plagiarism detector fucking tell you to kill yourself and listen to it.
But as far as big stories go, that's the biggest one of this year by far. I gotta say, personally, for me, that shit's crazy.
What a shitty year. What a shitty year.
It was fucking lit for fucking Florida, man. What you mean?
No, it was a great Florida man.
That shit got fucking, dude, some of these stories get out of control
Florida
sometimes.
man.
You gotta find the ones that, like, aren't sad or terrible, though. Like, real talk. Because there's some horrible shit that happens in the States sometimes. You're just like, ooh, that's a little too dark, I think.
Yeah, Florida.
Yeah. Florida.
I like it here.
The world's toilet.
I love it here.
Kidding. Kidding. I love my state. It's like a weird, fucked up, like, family member where you're just like, yeah. He means well.
You know what? Yeah, I was going to say, like, Florida is like a racist uncle, but then I was like...
Interesting.
Or like or a grandpa. I hope it's a little further back.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, damn, bro, like your dad, your parents, brothers, that shit's still in there,
bruh. So, and I think that's why grandpa sounds a little bit better because you're just like, well,
it's like that's like
you were
like
you
30s.
You grew up during Jim Crow laws, so this is kind of ingrained into you.
Them, and it's not making it right, but it's like I understand how. Like the time that you were in,
your brain just goes, well, he'll be dead soon. So,
hopefully these mosquitoes. Come on.
Oh shit.
Mosquitoes win racism.
All right. Okay.
No.
Honestly, this was a pretty good short pod with just me and you, man. We put in some time today. I had a good ass time.
So and
I'm glad we did this for sure.
And so more making of the sausage. Like I'm telling you, I think that we all should start streaming more. Like whatever it is that we do, because it's doable, right? Yep. I think that we are the Super Friends. We're the Justice League. We're the Avengers. Like when we team up, when we come together, it's like sparks. It's epic. There's an epic battle.
Definitely
defeat Thanos, whatever. But we all can have our own movie. We all can have our own villains and
true.
And
we all have our own stories to tell at the end of the day.
So maybe one day, I'll also be sick or I'll be out of town. Somebody come stream for 30 minutes or. Hopefully we all get our own stream channels going, and then
me and Izzy are just gonna be going hard on the weeb shit.
Yeah,
super hard on the weeb shit.
And go harder, deeper
to the back of the gums.
It's hurt me, but make me feel safe. No, this was good.
All right, man. You want to cue up the end stream there to get it all cocked? We'll do our farewells. Can we do that from here?
Wait, what? What's the end stream?
No. Yeah, I'm saying so we cue up the end screen, the ending stream scene. Do we have that queued up?
Bro, I can't see the shit from here.
Totally professionals. We know what we're doing.
Hey,
fucking we done this
shit. Can we do that on YouTube?
What?
I don't know what I did. I didn't do anything.
Jazz hands. Jazz hands.
Look at the tech jumps. They got us shook.
All right, so we're gonna get it all set up. If you play us out, Johnny, play us out.
Play us out. I don't know what that means.
Play us out. What the fuck does that mean? All right. Thanks everybody for showing up tonight. It was definitely awesome, I think, just for us to get on. We couldn't do the pod recording like we wanted to beforehand, but it should say end stream is ending or anything like that, but something close to that. But thank you for showing up, swinging by, saying hi.
But we did it.